a while back that we'd probably get started with IM, but we really wanted to make sure that we test drove the trading package, the trading platform first, and both of us are very, very impressed with the trading platform. And we want to be respectful of the fact that a lot of people feel the same way, that they're not, they might be networkers, that's fine, but they may be a little more cautious, and they want to make sure first that this works good, because the product itself, in theory, is fantastic, and now we can say in reality it's fantastic. It's a money maker. People can make money with the product. If they never network, it doesn't matter. In previous opportunities, the fact is people either had to be really good at sales, or they had to be really good at building teams, promoting. Otherwise, they'd not make money, right? They might have a good skin product or a good healthcare product or whatever, and that was maybe a good thing, but not necessarily that they could make money with it. So everyone in our previous deals had to be good at sales or promotion or recruiting or that kind of thing. Our attraction with the IM Academy is that the product itself, if it works, and of course, as I said, it works, it can help you to learn a skill that will really help you to be able to make money. It's a skill that lasts with you for a lifetime. And so even if IM Academy, for whatever reason, doesn't exist 10 years from now, the skill you learn is still something you can use for the rest of your life. And of course, IM Academy has a learning platform that's second to none. And so we're full speed ahead, telling people about it, and realizing that a lot of people, they really need to experience the same thing that Jason and I experienced. Jason is the host of the Zoom call, by the way. And Jason's all about helping to, on Wednesday nights, helping me to do these training sessions to help people get started with trading. And so that'll be every Wednesday night. We adjusted the time to 9 o'clock Alberta time, 8 o'clock BC time. No one's allowed to complain, because that's 11 o'clock in Ontario, and that's as late as we can go. So let's, if I can just take over the controls here, if you can give me the control of the screen, Jason. I'm not too sure how I need to do that. Share screen?
Yeah, all you need to do is click share screen.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Good. There we are. There's Jason. And we'll start here. I think I have to. Just give me a second here. So thank you everyone for joining us. People are getting on right now. Just for those of us maybe who are not as technology savvy, we'll have to learn a few new things. It's worth learning, because once you learn the Telegram system, the Facebook system for announcing investments, events, it'll be worth it. But the most important piece here is to teach people about the trading platform, and to give people a very focused path towards getting started with that platform. And what I found is that if you don't give people a really clear path, they get it kind of lost in the weeds. And we want to help people avoid being lost in the weeds. So a couple of announcements really quickly. This week, what we find is that because of the whole coronavirus thing and all of the turmoil, we went from probably about a 4% unemployment rate to maybe something closer above 10% in just 10 days, right? They're talking about up to 20% in the next week, and hopefully that very quickly will turn around. But in the meantime, a lot of people are at home. They're maybe if they're employed, they're at home working, or they're unemployed. So why not get people focused away from Netflix or the news, which is even worse, and maybe learn a new skill and get started with something that can make a difference. So IM Academy has done a lot of things this past week to really get people focused on these other things. One of the things is this Trade-A-Thon, and we're getting close to the end of the week. We're Wednesday. We still have 2 more days left, 1.5 full days, actually, I would say. where you have opportunity to be able to kind of get a feel of the four most popular traders. So these four top traders, Lee Allen, by the way, and Dr. Kathy Kirkland, both have a fantastic story as ladies who started with very little in their account. I think Kathy Kirkland says $70, Lee Allen 50, whatever it is, and turn that account into a really big number within a year. I think in one case over $1 million within a year. And so what they did, though, probably being very cautious and understanding that they spent a lot of time with a demo account before they get started and learned the trade, the craft, and turned it into success. So they are now master traders on the IM Academy, along with Bass. A lot of us follow Bass, a very popular guy. All four traders are well known, and so you can see the schedule. We're going to post this on the Telegram channel, our brand new Telegram channel, which Jason will tell us about in a bit, and you'll be able to kind of experience the live trading sessions of different people with different styles. I want to warn you, though, use your demo account, okay? So, for example, Dr. Kathy Kirkland, she's a very sophisticated trader now, and she expects a lot of people who follow her have already taken academy, the academy's 100, 200, 300, 400, and they understand how to set up their lot sizes and everything else when they're trading gold and other things. If you just listen to her and enter the trades, you can get in trouble. But the fact is, you're going to experience the trading style, and she's very fast. Bass is very just steady and slow, very different styles. Lee Allen is very much a teacher, very different style, very much teaching you what's going on, why she's doing this. So you're going to have 3 or 4 different teaching styles that you can experience as a platinum member this week. That's not usual, that's just this week. And so just remember that this is kind of a great opportunity to experience different traders, even if you're just a platinum member. For example, normally you can't follow Lee or Dr. Kathy without having an upgrade from your platinum package. You have that opportunity this week. So the next thing I want to just announce that tomorrow night, there's a slight change from what was announced earlier this week. We're going to have an opportunity presentation tomorrow night with a gentleman named Bryce Thompson. And Bryce Thompson is a very, very, very key person to our team, because he's the one that comes to Edmonton from about every 6 weeks or so to one of either the Grant McCune College or to the university. There's a big team up there. University and college students, of course, that's not happening now anymore, but that was happening because this guy's a 23-year-old university student who started building 2 years ago and built a huge team. And he has a very, very focused approach to building a team. He still wants people to experience trading success in very short order after they join. And he's actually now 24, by the way. So I just discovered tonight he turned 24 here recently. So tomorrow night at 8:30 Mountain Daylight Time, Bryce Thompson is doing the opportunity presentation, explaining the IM Academy opportunity, but he does it in such a way that's very appealing to people that are just looking for the trading platform information, because again, he has a cool way of helping people get started so that they stick with the IM Academy. And the only way you're going to stick with the IM Academy is if you experience trading success. Most people are not networkers. Most people can learn how to trade with the IM Academy. And so he has a very specific way of getting people started as platinum members and adding Gold Cup. That's his strategy, platinum Gold Cup. He's talking almost exclusively to university students who are crazy busy and distracted with all kinds of things. And so he just gets them on Gold Cup. It's an app that you can download and then follow the trade ideas that are given to you, maybe 5 to 7 per week. And anyone can do that. 5 minutes per trade. Let's call it 7 trades per week. That's 35 minutes per week. And on average, 2-3% per day average return on their on their week. You can do the math. These kids think that's crazy, fantastic, and of course they tell their friends about it. So what I want you to know about Bryce just quickly is that you can see the date here, July 31st. He was a Chairman 100, which meant in the month that he achieved Chairman 100, he made 100K in that month. So assuming he stays at that level at 100K is pretty decent income at the age of 23. And then a short while later, he's now a Chairman 250, which means he's making 250K per month. So what got my attention with this guy, his team is growing fast and he has very good retention. That's why I sat there and said, whatever he's doing, I want to figure it out. I want to do the same thing, because retention is very important, because in this business, retention is about teaching people having success with trading. 85+% of people on our teams will just be traders. They might enroll one or two people so they get the free platform, but they see themselves as just enjoying the product. They want to learn this new skill, and they don't want to do any serious recruiting. And that's fantastic. 85% plus, that's who they are. And we need to really help these people experience success. So he's going to be speaking tomorrow night at 8:30 Mountain Time. And in our Telegram, we'll have this posted again so that you're aware of the information. And so he gets people started as platinum members. So if you're listening to this, just so you know what this means, there's the expensive package, and then there's the cheap package. And he's talking to university students, right? So he says, I'm going to start with the cheap package. But I like it because actually, if you look at the expensive package in the IM Academy, the problem with it has so much that almost everybody, unless you're like semi-retired and have a ton of time, they get lost in the weeds. And so he says, what I want people to do is just get started with the platinum package, which has something called Harmonics, and then add to the platinum package one extra, and that's the gold cup. And that's a strategy. You don't have to follow this strategy, but that's what we're going to recommend. There's so much more beyond that, but that's tomorrow night. Just be aware of that at 8:30. You want to write that down and promote that. Invite people to the meeting. If you're just going to be a trader, you want to invite people to that, because this guy is a university level thinker. Young guy, very smart guy, very articulate. You're not going to be embarrassed by inviting people to that meeting. Okay, so the other thing, Jason and I want to just announce, we have created a kind of a little brand within the larger team of Freedom Revolution, Traders Corner. So for people who just want to learn about trading, that's all they're interested in. People change their mind later. I know there's a few people that are online right now that's all they wanted at first, and they changed their mind. So now they're building teams. But I totally get it. I respect it. And if that's all you ever want to do, we want to be able to support you. That's very, very important. So, so the very key thing that we want to be able to do is to help brand new members get started in the basics of trading, how to use the IMA platform, and just to get started. Everyone's going to get a path of their own within the IM Academy. There's so much, and it has to do with your personality, what time of day you want to trade, what style of teacher you want, whether you want to do it on your own or you want to follow a trader. There's so many different things that there's no one path, but we do believe there's a good, solid way to get started, and that is to become a platinum member, tag on Gold Cup, and that's a good way to start. And from there, you're going to find a path to success. So we're going to provide this weekly training session at 9 o'clock every Wednesday. We don't expect everyone is going to join us every week. Some of you, after a little while, you're going to say, I know it now, I don't need to go there anymore. But everyone that's brand new, they need to, for the first few weeks, join this session and just get a good start as a trader. We're going to exchange some great ideas. So some knowledge that we acquire along the way. So even though we're platinum and Gold Cup focused, which means we do Harmonics, which is part of the platinum package, and Gold Cup, there's some on this call, including Jason, that love pivots, for example. And there's nothing wrong with with Jason sharing his story as far as being a pivots trader. And we're going to let him do that later on. And of course, we want people to understand that there's so much more to discover beyond the starting point of being a platinum member with Harmonics and a gold cup. That's a great place to start, but there's much more. So we want to connect members with the best of resources to learn how to trade effectively. And what I love, of course, in the presentation, you probably saw this, but keep in mind, the key thing here is the 1% investor. So the trader is the person who's mastering the art of making money with their money. If you, of course, IM also has the business builder side, the business owner, we're building a team. But I believe the skill of being able to sit on the beach or wherever else you want to be in the world. I know we're stuck right now at home, but in the normal world, we'll be able to travel and just spend an hour a day trading and making money, and we don't have to worry about whether we'll have enough money in our retirement. I'm a boomer, a young boomer, but I'm a boomer. And I know in my generation, and even in the previous generation, people in their 50s are very, very, very worried about their retirement. We need to find ways of making money. Nothing is more relevant for our age and the people that we know than to show them the platform that we have with the IM Academy, learning to take money, whether it's $10, $50, $1,000, $10,000, whatever it is, learning how to trade that money so you can generate income. And it works. It absolutely works. The really key thing I want to remind everyone of is that there's 130 live traders who are professional, certified traders. Almost every one of them learned within the IM Academy in the last 3 years. I want to say that again. 130 professional, certified traders, and almost every one of them learned their skill, their craft within the IM Academy. And that's unbelievable. The goal of this company is to have 1,000 within the next year, 1,000 live professional certified traders. And these are people trading $100,000 plus accounts. So if you just, the proof is in the pudding, right? So that's what we're all about, a huge opportunity. And again, this is just to remind everyone, the stock market, which everyone looks at today, everyone looked at the Dow Jones or whatever, and oh, it went up, great, great, great. Just keep in mind that all the stock markets in the world are 1/20th the size of the currency trading platform. The currency trading is 20 times bigger than all the stock markets in the world. So most people don't know about this. The few that do think it's complicated and it's dangerous, stay away from it. And IM Academy is all about teaching people how to safely learn the skill of trading currency and, of course, other things as well. So our focus is Forex trading. There's other opportunities, of course, within the IM Academy. There'll be a long list of other things, but we believe this is foundational because the founder and president of IM mastered this skill, made a lot of money, 8 figures plus, in the currency trading world. And this gentleman who founded IM Academy almost 8 years ago, he wants to do for other people what somebody did for him. So he was a foster kid, troubled kid, problem kid. Someone took him in his late teenager years and said, look, I'll teach you a skill, taught him currency trading. And 20 years later, he was very wealthy. And of course, now today, he's the founder of IM Academy. And so a great story, great platform, but it's simplified learning. And the other thing is convenience. Simple is one thing, but in a busy world, we want to be able to make a little money if possible if we have a really busy, crazy week, right? So again, we recommend Gold Cup because Gold Cup, by the way, just let me go backwards. There's 3 apps, Gold Cup, Swipe Trades, and Swipe Coin. The one that we recommend is Gold Cup because it has the highest percentage of successful trades, I should say, highest percentage of successful trades. That's number 1. And number 2, it has only a handful of trades per week. So if you're really busy and you learn Gold Cup, you can do very well just by using that, okay? So for ClearPath for busy people, a platinum member gets Harmonics, right? And if you add on Gold Cup, you have this app that you can, wherever you're going in the world, you can trade as you get those signals in, you can make that decision. So the key is keep it simple. And so for new people, we recommend start as a platinum member, add Gold Cup initially. After you listen to Jason, you might say, I think I'll do platinum, but you don't have to. I never use my platinum, even though I have platinum, I'm an elite member, I have access to platinum. I just listen to Bass, who's the master trader with platinum, and whatever he does, I do.
With pivots.
And hey?
With pivots, not platinum.
He does, that's right. Whatever he does with pivots, exactly. Thanks, Jason. I just enter the trade into my MetaTrader, right? So I get all the benefit, and we're going to show you tonight how to be able to follow Bass, even if you're just a platinum member. And it's perfectly fine because for a while, you're going to want to be exposed to a few other traders. So platinum member plus Gold Cup is all you need, and the rest is going to come later on. So we're going to teach you in a very short order how to do Gold Cups and then also Harmonics. So this is where I'm going to bring Jason in, is how to be organized. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's a company or it's an army, whatever entity you want to think about, you have to have good communications and you have to have logistics. And these are apps. We live in the world of apps. Now, you know, 20 years ago, if you were doing a network business, you'd be living in the world of DVDs. That was the technology in those days to show people about what you're showing people, right? So 10 years before that, it was cassette tapes. And the world is constantly changing. And so today's world, we have these things called apps. And don't be intimidated by it. Embrace it, because the app world is really, really fantastic. You have something called Telegram and something called MetaTrader, something called IM Academy, and something called Gold Cup. So in my smartphone, I have created a subfolder, so it's all in one package. That's what it looks like. It's not complicated. Telegram is my communication system. IM Academy is the internal communication system of IM. So Telegram is the external communication of my team. So I'm part of Freedom Revolution, and we're going to communicate to each other about meetings we're having. We need Telegram. Within IM, IM, by the way, used to use Telegram, but they no longer do. They've replaced it with an internal communication for compliance reasons. Because within IM Academy, they send signals out to members telling you there's a trade idea. And they used to do it by Telegram. And guess what? Non-members were able to get the ideas, right? Get the information. And they now close that off. So they have a fantastic communication system. It's internal within IM Academy. And we're going to briefly show you that as well. Our focus tonight will be on Telegram. And then to enter in trades, you have to download a trade platform called MetaTrader 4. And don't be tempted, because online you're going to read how better MetaTrader 5 is. It's also more complicated. Keep it simple. MetaTrader 4 is what we all use within IM Academy. And because I'm a Gold Cup member, I downloaded the Gold Cup IML. So those are the platforms. So this is where you can see, I just put up the slide, and that is the Telegram. You can see I'm a member of Freedom Revolution Trading Channel. I'm DeLorean, Harmonics, et cetera, et cetera. The other one, I am a chairman. The only important ones, actually the most important one that you see right here is I am a chairman. So Greg and Melanie, our Freedom Revolution team, they've created a channel called I am a chairman. The others are all going to be limited anyway. Bass might still send out signals from time to time, but it's all going to go from Telegram to IM Academy. The Telegram system will become a system by which we can communicate to you as a team member. IM Academy will be the system by which internally you're going to receive communications from traders that you love or trading platforms that you're following. You can specifically choose Gold Cup and Harmonics. You're only going to get signals from Gold Cup and Harmonics. You don't have to listen to everything. You just listen to what you're interested in. That's very important. MetaTrader is where you enter the trades. So the other thing is, this is a little bit about what it looks like. So I follow Dr. Kathy Kirkland, follow Gold Cup, Harmonics. You can see what I follow. Those are my pip talks. My iPhone tells me with a little ding and a little, the indicator on the pip talks that I've received a message. I can check to see whether it's important or not. And it's always fantastic to have a really up-to-date, quick communication system. So we've all heard in the analogy of armies going to war, communication is the most important thing to have. If you lose it, you lose. If you have it, you win. Communication is very important. And so if you want to win in trading, you want to have that communication platform as well. So I'm going to have you, Jason, show us about Telegram, first of all, because our team created a Telegram channel on Telegram app. And the two most important channels is OI, I'm a chairman, and of course, our own channel. So do I have to do something to give it back to you?
No, I think if you just click stop sharing, that's good. So thanks for that, Roy. And I definitely want to, every week I want to take some time and really focus in on, a particular app or a segment that, we as traders need to know, whether we're new or whether we're veterans or everywhere in between. So I think today we're just kind of making that reset on Telegram and understanding the importance of it, why we need to get our members and our teammates on it, and why as traders we need to be glued to it, or at least have it notify us so that we don't miss anything important. Because as you have all seen so far as a trader, things happen at the speed of light and things get missed very quickly here. So let me just flip over to my screen now. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right window here. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm pointing out here is actually the fact that we should all be going through this process, whether we've come on board through, through one of us, or you're helping your, maybe a referral that you're wanting to bring on as a trader, taking them through the onboarding process. It starts with Freedom Revolution, our team's website. And through those onboarding steps, we have a tab at the top called Trading. And it tells us every step of the way what we need to do to get someone set up for trading right away. Now, I'm going to kind of skip to step 5 here in the process, which is the focus on Telegram. Now, we all know that Telegram is an app for the phone, but I think some people get kind of bogged down. Installing the app was easy. Finding Telegram on the Apple Store, Google Store is easy, but finding the appropriate channels can be difficult, because there's two types of channels. There's public channels and there's private channels. And what we've learned is our team channels that have been set up for us by our group at Freedom Revolution are actually private. So when we're searching for them through the app, we're not finding them, and people get confused with that. So I want to go back to the basics and say, when we're bringing on a new person, or if you haven't done this yourself, I want you to focus on two things. Number one, go to Freedom Revolution, go to the onboarding step number 5, how to download Telegram for communication. And I'm going to encourage you to do this both for your phone and for your computer. Okay, now the reason why I like doing it on the computer first, and I'm going to specify you do it on the computer first, is because it will link your account to the phone. And when you come back to add a channel, all right, it will instantly bring the channel up. You don't have to search for it and figure out what the link is. The link is right here. You click it, it automatically goes into your account. So for brand new people walking through this, or if you haven't done this, like someone I know named Roy, he had not installed this on his PC, you're going to click and download that onto your PC, install it. And once you open that program for the first time, it will essentially prompt you to enter your cell phone number, which will then connect it to your phone. Okay, and then you're going to click access these two channels. Now, actually, it says 2 channels. Honestly, the corporate team Telegram, I personally found it kind of useless. The one that we want to make sure is that, oh, I am a chairman, which is this button right here, Access Team Telegram. And I'm going to click that here, and it instantly says, oh, I am a chairman. Click Join Channel, and boom, it's now in my Telegram app. So, and if someone can't remember or doesn't go to Freedom Revolution, you can also head over to just Google telegram.org and find the desktop app and install it here as well. But honestly, we want to stick to what's duplicatable, and that is through Freedom Revolution. Step number 5, install it on your computer, install it on your phone, and then join the corporate Telegram channel. Now I'm going to just switch gears just for a second here. I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to share another screen. All right, so now you can see my Telegram channel or my Telegram app, and this is on my desktop, right? So same as what's on my phone, but it's easier to kind of type messages on the desktop. A couple of things I want to point out is obviously, you know, whatever trading channels or traders you want to follow, you can connect to pretty much anyone on here. But the main one we were talking about is, oh, I am a chairman, and then I want to introduce our new channel called Traders Corner. Okay, so you guys have all been introduced to this if you're on here today. This is, again, broadcast only, which means Roy and I are going to send out broadcasts that are important for our team to connect with when it comes to trading resources, training like this, or other important events that are specific to traders, whether it be learning a new strategy, getting tutorials or demos, just anything regarding traders. We want to post this here and push it out to our team. So there's 2 ways to join this. Number 1, if you've already been invited to it, you can share this channel with anyone through one of these links here. If you right-click on, you can even see the view channel info, and then you can get the shared link. But basically, it's t.me/IamTradersCorner. That's the link. You can also share publicly, and this isn't restricted to our team. So if there's anyone on the IM Academy that you want to give this resource to, we're happy to share. We're all about just being part of a community, sharing how to be better traders. So those are really the two most important Telegram channels to have, and you know, get it on your desktop. Make sure you're getting notifications so that you can be in the loop and stay tuned in. I think I should rest there, Roy. Do you want me to continue on?
No, that's good. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'll take it from there. If you give me back the controls, that'd be great.
Yeah, sounds good. And I'll come back to introduce the YouTube channel later. So I'll let you continue on with.
Okay. Yeah. So the YouTube channel we created is also, all of these recordings will be on our Traders Corner YouTube channel that was created today as well. So you'll always be able to point people to that as well. But
I'll speak more to that at the end there and show the link.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Thanks very much, Jason. So again, reminder: Gold Cup is worth learning because it's only 5 to 7 trades per week. Really good, and sometimes 12. So I had a busy week here. You can see with that week, but Gold Cup, we have and again, I'm going to leave this on for a minute. You can request the best of getting started videos, 3 videos, relatively short, including one that's done by the person who's one of the inventors of Gold Cup. So there's 2 persons that started knowing nothing about currency trading, and you know, they about 4 years ago, less than 4 years ago actually, and they both have become very successful. They're educators, and they created Gold Cup. So Gold Cup is still in getting better and better, but the training success is fantastic. So, and then of course, as a platinum member, you have something called Harmonics. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a really quick tour of this. When you become a member, you're going to be able to, with the platform, log into the education platform. And I'm just going to give you a really quick snapshot of that platform. And we do have a detailed tour of this, a video that gives you a little bit of a better tour. but just to show you on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, you have these subsections of completions. Pardon me, there we go. Completions, academies. So when I click academies, if you're a brand new member, this is where you need to start. In the academies, you're going to look for the Forex Academy in English. And you're going to see when you click on that, there's a lot of training that you can take, the 100 series, the 200, the 300, 400. Before you're ready to join a live trader, a live educator, you first want to make sure that you do the 100 series. That's the starting point. Nothing wrong with doing the 200, but you have to do the 100, and you have to have the MetaTrader set, the MetaTrader app set in your app in your phone before you follow a live trader. This only takes about an hour and 20 minutes. If you take the tests, you can see there's tests as well. You know, it's going to take you a little bit longer, but the average video is 3 minutes long, and you're going to learn the basics, you know, buy, sell, pips, lot sizes, pending orders, spreads, leverage, analysis, all that. So you watch that, it takes you an hour and 20 minutes, and you download the MetaTrader 4 into your smartphone. Now you're ready to follow a live trader, okay? So, and every week you're going to learn a little bit more. Even though I explain all these things, you're going to absorb maybe 20, 30%, and that's fine. Absorb what you can. Academy, 100 series. Then go to strategies. And as a platinum member, the only strategy you have available to you is Harmonics. So I have all of these in color because I'm an elite member. But if you're a platinum member, you've only got Harmonics. But there's nothing wrong with that. Harmonics is the flagship trading program within IM Academy. So you look at 130 traders who are professionals.
Looks like we lost Roy there.
Yeah,
Still with us, Roy? Froze up on us. Can anyone else hear me?
I can hear you, but
Okay.
not Roy.
I just wanted to make sure it was just Roy and not me who's hosting it, and then everyone's frozen.
They have something where you can learn about that per
go.
week. So how many trades per week? How many trades per week do you need, Jason, to make?
Sorry, Roy, you cut out for about 60 to 90 seconds there.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to just go back. So I'm going to say.
So you were talking about Harmonics being a flagship product, and yeah, continue from there.
Okay, good. What I was saying is Harmonics being a flagship program is the first, in fact, if you go back 4 years ago with NIM, it's the only one they had. And so pretty well every live trader learned how to trade with Harmonics. So that's why we say start with Platinum, start with Harmonics. There's really good educators that teach about Harmonics. If you learn Harmonics, if later on you decide to do one of these other ones, it'll be easier, right? So that's our point is, and that's an average of 200 trades per week. I think if you do 5 trades per day for 5 days, you should be in good shape to make between 2 and 3% per day, right? And you shouldn't take too many trades. So there's plenty of trades. There's no shortage of trades. These are the educators. Manny Quiznos is the most popular of those traders. So we tell people, pay attention to Harmonics, just because all these other things are available only if you get the elite. Some people think, well, the really good stuff is only available if you're an elite. That's not true, okay? Harmonics is the foundation. Start with the foundation. The only reason why we add Gold Cup, which is an extra $22 per month, is because it's an app that has a decent success rate, right? Very simple to use. And when you click Gold Cup, it shows 5 to 7 trades per week, and you have the traders there. But what's nice about that is if you're crazy busy and you weren't able to do a lot of stuff online, if you just do the Gold Cup trades, which might take a total of a half hour to 45 minutes per day, per week of your time, it's still worth it because you should making, on average, based on averages, about 2% per day or more. So, so that's the platform that we have. And just one more thing I want to show you here within the platform, and that is if you go to the best part of the academy is the go live, right? So again, you scroll down to where it says go live. And there's so much I can talk about, but I won't. But this is a little bit that this is the very key thing. You'll see some featured presenters. So this trader that you see, her name is Kimberly Torres. She's a co-inventor of Gold Cup. And you see Kathy Kirkland, former pastor, or she's still a pastor, Dr. Kirkland. She started with $70 in her account and turned it into $1 million, right? So Lee Allen, very, very successful, started with almost nothing, very, very successful trader, over $1 million. Very known for being a really good teacher. Bass, cool, absolutely fantastic. Every night from 11:30 to 12:30, you can follow this guy. If you want to follow him, 11:30 to 12:30 at night, sometimes at 12:45. I'll let Jason brag about him, but Jason's having fantastic success following Bass. So when you scroll down, you're going to see this. If you're a platinum member, you're going to click Harmonics and see who the traders are that do Harmonics. I'm not going to click there. You can do that later on. If you upgrade with Gold Cup, you see who the Gold Cup traders are. But this is a secret here. If you click on Forex Advanced, if you're a platinum member, you're going to find that there's a very long list of live traders who trade with other platforms beside Harmonics, and you get exposed to lots of different styles of traders, lots of different people, including Kimberly, you see her there, and you see Lee Allen, there she is. It's only once a week, but Lee Allen is a fantastic educator. This couple right here, very, very popular. They're Harmonics traders. You'll be able to check to see when they're trading. And I can go on and on with the fantastic traders where there's Kathy Kirkland, there's Bass. And so the point I'm showing you here is this is kind of the back door that even though Bass is a pivots trader, and normally you can only follow a pivots trader if you upgrade with the pivots platform, Bass is making himself available through the back door, so to speak. And that is, if you look back again, just to show you one more time, is a very key thing to know about. There we go. And that is the Forex Advanced. That went back one more step than I wanted to. Just give me a second here. So go back to go live. And that's right here, okay? So you have all the traders within our Harmonics, all the traders within the Gold Cup if you do that upgrade, Forex Advanced. And so the last thing I want to just quickly show you is how fantastic Freedom Revolution is. Jason referred to that, and I'll turn it back to Jason for close. And that is everything you need to know to get started as a trader is right here. So if you're a brand new member, you need to enroll with Freedom Revolution. So the first time you'll just say, okay, register. And a few seconds later after you enter your information, you're going to get your password instructions and you'll be now able to log in. And if all you're interested in is trading, okay, they've created a platform here or a tab that's 100% about trading. And that includes downloading MetaTrader 4, creating a demo trading account, learning how to use MetaTrader 4, learning to download Telegram for communications, and team strategies. The last thing I'll show you is that not this week, but normally in other weeks, you can go under events, and you'll have within events a number of opportunities to join with a Zoom group. So there's a Zoom group that every night from Sunday to Thursday, if you use this Zoom link right here, you just cut and paste and you join them from 10:30 till 11:30. If you click on here, you'll be able to follow Bass, right? That's the Bass trading. If you look there's a few others as well. Every week they have different traders people are trading at different times. And some of them will create, certain team members are joining a live trader and they'll create a Zoom link. Oftentimes will be posted here or on the Telegram channel. So get started with Harmonics. Get started with the training on how to learn how to use Harmonics, and you'll have tons to learn there. And if you follow live traders, even if you don't know exactly what they're doing or why, it doesn't matter, because if you just enter the trade that they're doing into your MetaTrader 4, I promise you, for the first 3-4 weeks, I didn't really understand what exactly Bass was doing. I just knew that he gave us the numbers. I entered it into MetaTrader 4, and it was a great experience. So I'm going to turn it over to Jason to wrap it up tonight. Thanks, Jason, very much. I think
thank you, Roy.
to you.
Thank you very much. Always a great overview. Okay, I'm going to share one more thing regarding where to get information from us, and then I'd like to ask everyone a question who is online. So the first thing I'm going to bring up is the YouTube channel we've talked about, and I'm going to just quickly share my screen. Actually, Roy, you want to stop? There you go. And I'm going to share my screen one more time here. So everyone should be seeing my screen with my YouTube channel here called Traders Corner. So people are always asking, is this being recorded? And the answer is yes, I remembered to record this today. And where are those recordings going to be posted? Well, they're going to be posted here at Traders Corner. So I'm going to copy and paste the link to this YouTube channel here for everyone's convenience in this chat. But here's what I need everyone to do. When you get this link, in fact, I'm going to just go back there. I'll do it in a second here. I'm going to post this link. I'd like everyone to subscribe to this channel. We need subscribers in order to then brand the channel with our name properly so people can find it. What you're going to have here is, obviously, this is just my little welcome message for that I quickly shot today, nothing fancy. And here we're going to have our weekly training updates recorded. But going forward, what my vision is, what our vision is, Roy, Andrea, and mine, is to provide these resources, give you guys a place to get those tutorials. So Andrea's done some great tutorials on getting started in some areas. I'd like to do some more tutorials on some of the more technical stuff, like walking through setting up a demo account in MetaTrader, and a few of those things where, rather than us rehashing and repeating the same stuff every Wednesday night, we want to just make these bite-sized resources available to you and your team at any time, and then grow on that. And I think we want to leverage more of this time together to share with you in-depth behind the scenes in a particular strategy or Q&A or things like that that will help you as a trader get unstuck from wherever you are at right now. So this Traders Corner, this will be populated with a lot of videos in the near future, but for short term, you're going to see immediately our Zoom recordings from messages or from videos like tonight. So let me get back to my chat. So in the chat, if everyone wants to take a look there, I will post the YouTube channel. Please click on that, subscribe to the channel. That will give you notifications as well when new content is posted. And yeah, and I think the next one we don't really have time to go through a demo tonight of MetaTrader, setting up a demo account, but I recently onboarded a new trader this week and ran into some glitches. And these glitches are very frustrating when you're bringing on a new member or maybe you're experiencing them yourself. So I want to, while it's fresh in my head, I'm going to walk through and kind of avoid those glitches and let you know where those landmines might be so that you don't get stuck the next time you go through it. So that concludes our programming, but we've got about 6 minutes left. Does anybody have a particular question anywhere that they're stuck with? Anything that they want to bring up for conversation? And if so, just unmute yourself.
I have a question.
Okay, Brenda.
So I downloaded Gold Cup and I subscribed to everything, and then I got 20, 30 notifications like almost every hour. And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to take? Which one am I supposed to look at? Like, holy crap, right? So like, is there an easier way?
I'll maybe answer the question because I had the same experience, and I'm the one that's doing the Gold Cup on behalf of the team to try to figure out exactly the best way. The first thing you want to do is stay very focused on within Gold Cups on what they call the teacup strategy. Don't sign up to everything within Gold Cups. There's, I think, 5 different strategies within Gold Cups. Some of them are higher risk for more sophisticated traders. So start with teacups. And then when you read the notices, most of them are just like news, right? So there's going to be an announcement about unemployment in England, or some other bit of information. Those are irrelevant. What you're looking for is just the word teacups. And when you see teacups, almost always you'll see a trading idea. So then when you see the trading idea, remember it's only 5 to 7 per week. The teacup trade, which when I show, again, I'm going to send an email out to everyone, probably not tonight, but tomorrow morning, that we picked the 3 best tutorials on how to use Gold Cup. And yeah, that's perfect. If you bring that up, just click strategy up on the top there. See, you have MA Cross, Masters Teacup, Gold Cup, Gold Rush. And if I'm now enrolled with US 30 and Price Tap, and all I can say is you don't need it. MA Cross, Masters Teacup, Gold Rush is everything you need, and stay focused initially on Masters Teacup. It's the easiest one to use. So if you're signing up for messages, if you sign up for all 3, you're going to get 3 messages per hour from all 3. But if you just sign up for Masters Teacup, that's a good place to start. You're still going to get a message every hour, almost every, I mean, not every hour literally, but it can be as much as every hour. Most of them are just really basic messages that have nothing to do with the trade idea. Go ahead, Jason.
Sorry, Ray, I just wanted to add to what you're saying there. So yeah, MA Cross, by the way, is being deleted. So just ignore that. And Gold Rush is almost non-existent. So really starting out, it's Masters Teacup. You click on that and then you go over into your browser, into the notifications bar here. Well, I actually turn it on and off. Click on the 3 dots here and it brings you into your notification settings. So what the professional who created this tool said is set your notifications to 30 minutes on, click on here and do the daily, the hourly, and the 4-hour charts on Hugo's Way. And you can uncheck some of these. So if you don't want news, you can uncheck news, uncheck some of these others. To be honest, the only ones that I'm seeing repeatedly are the master trades, which is what we're looking for. So if you want, you can uncheck all of these and just have master trades checked off. And 30 minutes or an hour is fine. 30 minutes I recommend because you just don't want to miss out on an hourly bar if you get in a little bit late. And then the same for Gold Rush. Gold Rush, they say just do an hour or 30 minutes apart. But that's how you set up your settings. And
just show us again what you click on the top right-hand side. So that
top right-hand side, you click these 3 dots. When you're in the Gold Cup scanner, first thing you're going to do is click Masters Teacups. So you're in the Gold Cup scanner. And these are the master. So as you can see right now, there's literally only 1 trade idea in the 1-hour chart. In the 4-hour chart, there's no signals right now. So there's not a lot happening in Masters Teacups today. But yesterday or the day before, there was 3 or 4. So it comes in waves, but it doesn't always overwhelm you. And you click on these 3 dots, which brings you into your notification settings for that particular scanner.
Okay, perfect.
Hey,
Thanks,
Roy.
Jason. Any other questions?
Roy, can you hear me there?
Yes, Dave, yep.
Just want to let everybody know that I've been doing the Harmonics training with Manny Quinones last week and this week. And they've been like 45 minutes or so each one. And next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're going to start trading with the 6 or 7 strategies that have been taught here. It's pretty easy. Yeah. It's really simple, and it's well worth it to catch up on that training.
Yeah, if you can give me the screen real sec, I'm going to just show people very quickly where you can find that trading because it's all available to you as Platinum members. So can I take that screen back?
Yeah, just click share again.
There, okay, there we go. So this is cool. This is very cool. So again, if you go to,
Go to
I think
Harmonics.
Harmonics, yeah. I have to remember where he was. Yeah. So he's one of the master traders within Harmonics. And by the way, he's probably one of the very, very most popular. There he is, right? So he did a very comprehensive, fantastic, amazing training on Harmonics. And when you click Manny, you're going to see the training series that he did so far. As a platinum member, you have access to all of his training. There it is, the recorded sessions: harmonic wave strategy, harmonic divergence, harmonic trap, harmonic pullback. So this he did just this last week, and the harmonic cup.
Yeah. So if you started the harmonic X strategy and work your way to the left, and then go up to the top one and work your way to from right to left, you'll be caught up.
Yeah.
So
that's a great tip.
It's really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great tip, because I'll be honest, Harmonics training in the back office under the academies is very dry, and I haven't been able to get through it myself.
You said it very nice. Boring is what it is. This is not boring. This is actually really well done. The training.
Yeah, and I've been starting to watch Harmonics, but yeah, I couldn't do it in the back office. I was like, what? So yeah, it's way better watching the live people for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, and he's also got his own website. It's called educatormannyq.com, and he's got tons more stuff on his website.
Do you want to type that into the chat? Can you type that into the chat, Dave, for us? Yeah, for people who want to pick that up.
Where do I do that?
Under chat.
So
Dave and I have been friends for many years, so we're allowed to tease each other. So
I don't even know this guy. I'm not seeing the chat there. Where am I supposed to be looking at?
So in your Zoom window with your controls, with your mute button and your video button, you'll see a button somewhere that says chat.
There's the chat. There it is now.
And for whatever reason, if you don't or can't figure it out, feel free to send an email to any one of us, and we'll figure that out.
There it is.
Okay, there you go, everyone.
Great tip, great share. That's exactly what we want these sessions to include: is insights from other people's experience, other traders' experience. Because what I'd like to do is log some of this stuff. If we can do an overview of an educator and what he has to offer, we'll create a video or create a whole session around that, so that people can dive in when they want to know more about a particular strategy. Who do they follow? What does that look like? Where do they go for tips? How can they communicate with the trainer? This is a great tip. Thank you.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Well, everyone, thanks very much. That was good. So again, a reminder, tomorrow night, of course, at 8:30, we have young Bryce Thompson, 24 years old, slightly successful. But he's the person that put us on to get people started with Platinum and Gold Cup, and he'll be doing the presentation tomorrow night. So you'll be able to invite people to it, and you don't have to be worried about being embarrassed. He's a very, very professional, very educated, and very articulate presenter, and encourage you to get on the phone, invite people to see that. A lot of people need this as an opportunity to, even a distraction, to learn a skill rather than worry about the future right now, right? So learning a skill, being able to possibly very quickly get into a place of making some extra money, and like I said, the possibilities are huge. Go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. Something started running on the background by accident.
Okay, so we'll say good night to everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks so much.
Good night.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you, guys.
Now we need some catchy theme song for intro and exit. Right?
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
What's a good time to give you a call tomorrow morning? Or is there a good time?
It's been a busy week, and I apologize, Dave. I know you did try and reach out to me this week, and I missed you. But in fact, I think you have questions that actually a lot of people want to hear, but we'll have to have another session on that.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just take a peek here. Hold on, let me
I've
stop.
probably got, yeah,